Let me correct that question a bit. Yes, I've been in international forums, met many leaders. You added great leaders. So, many leaders, not always so great. Yes, there are a few great leaders, no question about that. Where is the world heading? There are many possibilities because we have capabilities and technologies which no other generation could ever dream of. Will our capabilities turn against us or will they work for us is the big question. If all the human capabilities which are so hugely enhanced because of technology, everything that an individual human being could do has expanded manifold. In this enhanced state, and our numbers have increased tremendously. In the beginning of 20th century, we were just about 1.5 billion people. Today, we are 7.3 billion people. The United Nations making predictions that by 2050, we will be 9.7 billion people. If all these people get educated, get technologically empowered, 9.7 billion people or nearly 10 billion people on this planet is for sure going to be a disaster. Yes. We can make arrangements and arrangements, we can improve the arrangements, we can make more energy-saving machines, we can recycle the shit. Yes, we can do all this. But if we don't come to our senses with human populations, there's going to be… I want you to just imagine how the world will be if the population almost goes up by 50% tomorrow. Just imagine your town, how it will be if 50% population increases tomorrow morning. Or in other words, no matter what we create, no matter how much we strive, whatever we build, everything is going to be insufficient because the planet is going to be insufficient. Of course, we are looking at planets which could sustain life outside of this solar system. We have found 2, 3 very promising planets. It's just a little, not in the walking distance. A few thousand or a million light years away. Great planets, I believe. But this is the thing, but nobody wants to address this issue. Everybody wants to talk about cosmetic solutions, not address the basic problem of expanding human population. I was in a conference and I said, see, unless you reduce the human footprint on the planet, there is no solution for anything. Then they asked me a brilliant question, how do you reduce the human footprint? I said, you have to reduce the number of feet. That's the only way. So, right now, it doesn't matter what others think. All of you who are here and those of you who are hanging out with me, we can take it upon ourselves that we will not push the human population. You can have a dog. A husband and wife were having a debate whether to have a child or not. The husband wanted a child, the wife hesitating because she will lose the shape of her body and… For a husband, having a baby is simple. But for the woman, it's too many things involved. So debate was going on, and then they came and the debate moved into an area where should we have a baby or should we get a dog? Then they could not decide, they went to a counselor. They put their problem in front of him. So he said, you got to just make up your mind whether you want to ruin the carpets or your life. I am not saying children are bad, they're wonderful, but it's just too many. We as human beings, we are wonderful, but we are too many. We are so many that the insect population is going down. No, it's not a joke, it's very threatening. If the insect population disappears, the planet will be destroyed. Yes, the worms disappear, the planet will be destroyed. If you and me disappear, planet will flourish. So, leave the leaders alone because in every conference that you meet, very cosmetic solutions are being talked about. How to adjust the marketplace, okay? How to do this, how to do that. On immediate scale, yes, those things are necessary, but you're talking about what is the future of this world. If that is so, if we want a future for this world, if we want our children and their children to live well on this planet, the only way is to bring down human population. Not by doing some horrible acts, but if we have… See, our life expectancy has improved. This means we have taken death into our hands. When we take death into our hands, it is our business to take birth also into our hands, isn't it? If we convince the population of this one thing, future is very bright because tomorrow morning the sun will come up, what's the problem?
What is the mission that you're on?
No mission. My experience, I'm trying to just rub it off.
There's only one goal for life, for all life. This life wants to become full. This is the only goal every life has.
2023, let's light it up, huh? Consecration is an effort to encapsulate that energy, generally is referred to as the divine. It draws people's attention and creates a possibility for enhancement and empowerment of life. We have strengthened the third eye in a big way. She is more driving towards mukti.
I feel blessed to be here on the holy occasion of Mahasivaratri in the presence of Adi Yogi.
This is not of belief, going to heaven, this is not about seeking solace. This is a day for everyone to commit themselves to become genuine seekers. Play is not just in the field of playing a game, bringing that playfulness into every aspect of your life. Let's make it happen, create a playful Bharat. What do you say?
I'm glad to know that the event has become an effective tool for social transformation.
Renowned yogi Sadhguru, the founder of the Save Soil movement, spoke at COP28.
This is the fundamentals of democracy. If 60% of any electorate clearly states, we are concerned about the soil, what about our children, what are you doing for them? If you don't do this, we will not elect you. This will become the electoral issue. Once it's the electoral issue, it's action.
Thank you for your leadership. He has the magic.
The celebration has happened, the attention is moved towards soil, that's a big celebration of our life.
पहला मैसेज सद्गुरु जी का है।
इस मन की बात में मन के स्वास्थ्य पर बात करना हमारा सौभाग्य है।
A chemistry of peacefulness, joyfulness, blissfulness is something that has to be brought into every individual's life and the entire humanity. Let's make it happen.
सामान्य तौर पर सद्गुरु जी ऐसे ही बेहतरीन तरीके से अपनी बातों को सामने रखने के लिए जाने जाते हैं।
And we're doing a large meditation session, is that right?
Not very large, about 12,000 people.
Not large.
What is moving here is not the clock. This is life ticking away. This moment when I'm with you, I'm 100%. You are the most important person in my life right now, and that's how I live. I'm only an outpouring of who I am, no matter where I am.
Shambhavi means it's a twilight zone, to be rooted in the body, but to touch a dimension which is beyond physical nature.
The meditation was phenomenal.
To be with Sadhguru is always a great inner event.
My intention is not to initiate the whole world. I'm hoping each one of you will at least transform another 10 lives around you, not by teaching, just by your way of being.
A guru is not a teacher. A guru is not a guide or a philosopher, nor a friend. He is there just to light it up.
So today, 40 years after that day, here we are relaunching Inner Engineering Online once again in a new format, in 7 steps. Transform your life with Sadhguru. Let's make it up. The most significant aspect of being in Sanyama is that you move from seeing and experiencing meditation as a practice to meditation as a quality of your life.
The thirst for knowing what is the truth about my life has gone up many fold, particularly in the youth across the world. Never before a spiritual effort has been made on this scale.
Being in a guru's lap means this is about cooking yourself up to become vibrant. If your thing is wanting to dissolve, you don't have to say a damn thing, just sit. Today, being Buddha Purnami, it's a reminder, if you don't rise above your intellect, mental ailment is a natural outcome. Before Sadhguru launches his Conscious Planet movement in 2024, I will be at least little bit above my buddhi. The most important thing that we need to build on this planet is great human beings. Being a yogi means you have become like a temple. A temple is not doing anything, but it exudes a certain energy. This must happen. Only then you know what it means to be a being. Essentially, you're not suffering life, you're suffering 2 most important faculties, a very vivid sense of memory and a fantastic sense of imagination. Every day, millions of people, if they close their eyes, tears of ecstasy are washing their cheeks. This is the only achievement I have, rest is all circus.
We are about to celebrate 5,000 years of yoga's history. Sadhguruji is here because he can share with us his wisdom.
Sadhguru, we welcome you to UNESCO.
The importance of yoga is to explore the limits of your individual nature. Policymakers understand it's a concern, they'll make the right policies. Say something about soil every day to someone, or at least on your phone, or sign off as Save Soil.
Viral videos essentially of our ISRO scientists before Chandrayaan-3's launch, visiting temple.
Why can't they?
This is science, why are you mixing faith in it?
Temple is a tool for opening up certain possibilities. We are not asking God to make our Chandrayaan successful. The scientist is looking how to upgrade himself to do this enormous task. In another 35 to 40 years' time, when over 70% of the population has no religion, either everybody will be a drug addict or an alcoholic, or they will be a meditator. It's our responsibility to see they turn inward, not get destroyed with chemicals. Heart of hearts, I don't have all those things. I broke my heart into 1,000,000 pieces and threw it away in the world. I live not because of my values. I live not because of my morality. I live not because of some commandments from somewhere. I live out of my humanity. Entrepreneurship means you want to wear the hell out of your life. You're not looking at how to do less, you're looking at how to do more. Entrepreneurship should not be just seen as another way to making a living. It's a way to make life. This is the choice that you have. Either you just make a living or you make a life out of this. It doesn't matter how big the business becomes. How full is your experience? That's all that matters.
The important thing is to create spaces and times where you can simply be still and in silence. It is in the escape of silence that all sounds can happen.
Thank you so much for this conversation.
Absolutely fantastic to see a river of devotion flowing here. At 85, he still practiced just to hit a ball. Look at the devotion. What did I do to earn this? Come here.
वो है जिसने जिंदगी के रास्ते पर रोशनी छिड़की।
Wow, wow, wow.
Sounds of Sanity, Discovering Inner Peace. A conversation between Blat and Sadhguru.
Love is not what you do, it is something that you can become.
It was wonderful to meet Rafa.
You are on 4 wheels, a young man, I'm on 2 wheels for my age.
I gotta say, it's pretty impressive.
Keeping yourself in the best possible way is the most fundamental responsibility that you have, because whether you do the best or not may depend whether somebody will live or not.
What is Shiva? Or who is Shiva?
It's not a question I can answer, but I can transmit. Bharat does not need fighting spirit, it should be the spirit of life. Welcome to all of you for this Naga Panchami. How profoundly you perceive will decide how successful you are.
Save soil, save soil, save soil. This life wants to become full. This is the only goal every life has.
How do you keep yourself calm when you want to?
There's only one rule, never collide with anything. This goes for your life also.
Today I've made some nice ragi dosa, you must eat and see.
How do you hold on to that joy?
There's nothing to hold on to. If you don't hold on to anything, you'll be joyful.
He's very grateful to you for this opportunity.
I'm being brailled. So right now we are building what is called as farmer-producer organization. Right now we have 24 of them. They have done fabulously well. And their lives and their family life, everything has changed significantly simply because it became a collective effort. This is the first poem I wrote in Isha Yoga Center. Successful leader means just that. What they see tomorrow, you see today. That's all.
It is always a great pleasure to listen to Sadhguru.
Here I am at India-Pakistan border. Our brave men and women are doing their best. It's a great honor to be here in Benares. What you do here in the next 2 to 3 years' time could be a module for the entire world of reviving soil. Don't see me, man. Stand with me and do something, no? Flying this vintage machine.
The important thing about my life is not about predicting your future, about empowering you to create your future.
Next year, 2024, we are launching a global movement called Conscious Planet. Be a part of it.
Until the next adventure, stay connected for more inspiring content, and don't forget to invite your friends to join us on this journey of learning and evolution.